Hey guys, it's Vaughn and I'm coming to you guys today with a very transparent video. So I wanted to at some point officially address some of the damage that has happened to my hair, I'd say like in the last year and a half. I feel like it's been kind of obvious and I feel like I've been kind of talking about it in some of my videos, but I wanted to kind of just officially address it in a video dedicated to just kind of talking about some of the challenges that I've had to overcome with my hair and some of the things that I'm kind of still struggling with and just trying to make the best of it. So I've mentioned before that my hair has a lot of heat damage. I feel like I've been straightening my hair and applying heat to my hair ever since I was in high school. Never had heat damage, not one time. And suddenly, right after I gave birth to my daughter, my hair just seemed like it became more susceptible to damage. It was right after that point that I actually experienced heat damage for the first time. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that had a lot to do with some of the nutritional deficiencies that I was going through at that time, having just given birth and just kind of all of the changes that were going on inside my body. I feel like they were expressing themselves through my hair. And a lot of stuff was happening during that time. There was a lot of postpartum shedding happening. My hair was breaking a lot more easily than usual. And then came the heat damage. So in this video today, I just kind of wanted to explain that to you guys just to kind of give you an idea of what the heck happened to my hair. A lot of you guys were asking me if the damage with my hair was the result of getting color again and all that. And you guys, I don't know. You know, I'm not a chemist. I don't have like some microscope where I can like look at my hair strands and see what exactly happened to it. So I don't know. All I can do is assume based on what I know about my hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's very likely that it had to do with the postpartum state of my hair. So in this video today, I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I've been dealing with the heat damage and just some of the tools and techniques that I've used to kind of catfish you guys. No, I'm just kidding, but I guess really catfish the world, because when I go out into the world, I don't want like stringy hairs like being visible left and right, like no. So I'm gonna do what it takes to kind of make it look good. And I just feel like, you know, if you know how to style hair and you know how to make hair look good, you can do it no matter what state the hair is in, you know what I mean? Like, if you have that skill and that talent and that gift, you can do it regardless. Yes, my hair has some damage to it, but that is not gonna stop me from making it look the best and going out and still feeling confident. And I just feel like hair products are like for everyone, right? Not just for the hair elite. So hair products are gonna work on damaged hair, super healthy hair, all of that. And to be honest, healthy hair and damaged hair need the same stuff. So there's not gonna be a difference in the products that you use. So what I'm gonna show you guys today is how I care for my hair and make it look good despite the damage that I have experienced. And I just want this video to be really relatable. I know that I am not the only one out here experiencing heat damage and shedding and breakage. So I want you guys to be able to watch this video and get some encouragement. Am I gonna cut my hair? I'm not sure, you know, I'm just kind of taking it one day at a time and just seeing what works best for me. If I do cut my hair, you guys will be the first to know about it. But in the meantime, I am just trying to see what works and just working with what I have. So for today's look, this is just a basic wash and go, and it's exactly the way I like my wash and goes to be, you guys. Very, very soft and fluffy. I don't like my hair to be too crispy and hard. I like my curls to be able to move. I also don't like being too married to one look, right? So if I do a wash and go today, I want to be able to know that later that night I can brush the hair out, twist it, and wear a twist out the next day. Like, I don't like being like stuck in the wash and go state, so that's why I really like my wash and goes to be really soft and fluffy so that I can change my mind if I want to. Now today's wash and go is really a really quick one because I didn't want my hair to be saturated with water and then have to wait for it to dry and all that stuff. So I just styled it from a dry state, and I'm showing you guys like my little cheat code wash and go. So it's not technically a wash and go, so the wash and go police, you know what I'm saying? You know, keep your citation. It's more of like a modified, like a wash and go look. So it's the look of a wash and go. Again, I didn't have time for my hair to completely dry from a soaking wet state, so I did like the little shortcut. So yeah, the next part of this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got this hairstyle and this makeup look. I choose to do a little bit of a voiceover because when I'm just talking through and styling, I talk way too much, as you guys can probably tell. So I just decided to like shorten it down and do a quick voiceover. So that's what I'm gonna show you guys next. And this is a makeup look you guys have been asking for quite a while because it's kind of one of my favorite ones. It's kind of like a rusty, bronzy kind of color, which I love. I think it's super cute on brown tones. And so yeah, so let's get into it. All right, you guys, let's get to it. First of all right, the hair here is a little bit dry, even though it has product in it. So we're just going to put product right on top of it. It'll be wash day soon, don't even worry about it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is section off the hair starting in the back first, just using this little butterfly clip. And I'm going to moisturize the hair really well with this Lotta Body leave-in conditioner. It's one of my favorites. So instead of using water, we're just going to use this. Like I said, I want my results to be really soft, so I'm not going to use a gel or anything, but I am going to use this Cantu leave-in conditioning cream, which is perfect for forming definition on your hair while keeping it nice and soft. So I'm just going to layer this right on top of the other product. And in this case, I'm going to detangle a bit. I didn't detangle my whole head. I was mostly doing the finger detangling, but in some areas where the tangles were just a little bit more serious, I reached for my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. So from this point on, the process went by really quickly. I'm just repeating the steps all over my head, going in first with the Lotta Body leave-in conditioner, and then layering on top of that the Cantu leave-in conditioning cream. As the hair gets wet, you can really start to see where the heat damage was hiding. It's mostly in the front and at the crown. And then as for the breakage, that's mostly like the area behind my neck. And one of the ways that I try to encourage the heat damaged hair to curl is to kind of chunk the hair together to make like clumps. Sometimes it'll get a little curl, sometimes it won't, but I do try this each time. You'll notice that the undamaged parts of my hair are already shrinking and really getting tightly curled, and so the heat damaged areas are really starting to stand out. And so those are the areas where I'm going to go in and just kind of select those portions of hair for this next step, which is to use the flexi rod. This is my secret weapon, you guys, and I just apply these rollers, so to speak, to each of the sections of hair, and surprisingly it does not take very long to dry. My hair is very high porosity, so it dries really quickly. I do not need to sit under a dryer with these. I don't need any heat whatsoever, really. I just need about an hour, and these babies are dry. I would say pretty dry enough to hold the curl, so that's good enough for me. Altogether, I would say I use probably about 6 or 7 flexi rods to handle the business. From start to finish, this hairstyle probably took me an hour and a half. I really like using flexi rods for this because once everything is separated, it really mimics really well my natural curl pattern, which is perfect. I just think this is a great alternative hairstyle for figuring out what to do with those little stringy hairs until you figure out your long-term plan. Alright, so we're not going to separate the curls just yet. I'm going to let them kind of air dry a little bit more. I'm going to move right into makeup. If you don't want to see this, I would say just go ahead and fast forward until the end of the video. But what we're doing here is just moisturizing our face and lips and getting ready for the concealer. What I'm using here is my Bobbi Brown concealer. This one is just going to kind of color correct, even out my skin tone, just kind of as a base. I'm going to be listing all these products in the description box, guys, so I will not be going into a whole lot of detail about products. For that super flawless finish, I'm going to be applying my NARS foundation stick and blending that out. Next, I'm going to just accentuate the high points, also known as highlight, using my NARS concealer that is a little bit brighter than my natural skin tone. I'm going to blend that out and then apply a powder to set everything in place. I'm just using my same old Kat Von D Lock-It powder. You guys, I haven't bought any new makeup since my last couple of makeup tutorials, so everything is pretty much the same. If you guys have new stuff that you want to recommend, please do put it in the comments. So I'm just putting on a loose powder by BlackUp Cosmetics to set my overall foundation. And then I forgot about my contour, so I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Match Stick and just, you know, contour all over my face. Luckily with this stuff, it has a really powdery finish, so even if you forget to put it on and you need to put it on over your powder, it works. For my simple brow routine, I'm just using a basic dark brown eyebrow pencil to fill them in, and then I'm going underneath with this NYX Wonder Brow pencil just to highlight my brow bone a bit. Now for the eyeshadow, I'm just going into the crease, I guess, with like a medium brown, and then I'm going in with a richer brown just to really carve out my crease and really sharpen up that nose contour. I decided to use this rusty terracotta kind of color on my lid. I think it's super beautiful for brown tones, and I'm just going to blend that out. Really simple stuff. And then I'm going to go on top of it with this coppery color just to kind of really bring it to life. This color is the star of the show. Next, same old, I'm going to do a wing liner using my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I'm just going to sweep away some of that excess powder that I was baking with earlier, and then I'm going to apply some of that same eyeshadow on my lower lash line. This is a step you do not want to skip. This is what brings the whole look together. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara and some blush. For the final step of this makeup look, I'm just applying Diva by MAC onto my lips, nothing else. And that's it. That's the full makeup look. Doesn't this red look really good with this eyeshadow though? I really like it. Sometimes the most unsuspecting colors go so well together. But anyway, let's get back to separating and styling. So I'm going to be using this oil treatment by Flawless, and we're going to just coat our hands with this right before we separate all those delicious looking curls in the front. And we're using this because we want to minimize frizz as much as possible, but also guys, this is a great finisher. It's going to add some shine, and when I tell you I need shine on my hair because I have this color, and I really like to add oils and things just to really spruce up the look, because blondes and light brown colors and things can really make the hair look dry. Now that the curls are all separated and look natural, I'm going to give this thing some volume. You can skip this part if you like, but I'm going to use my handy dandy pick and pick the roots a bit just to give this baby a nice heart shape. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is one of very many little tricks I have up my sleeve to styling around my damaged hair. And always remember, you wear the hair, it don't wear you. There's a life beyond heat damage and breakage. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just let me know in the comments. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!
Yo, one glass of Patron to smash in its own, and I dash right back to the pad where I saw